Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I apologize for the mess of my office right now. I have like Christmas gifts everywhere and stuff. But I wanted to do another little updated makeup tutorial because you guys enjoyed the last one, and since then my makeup routine has changed a lot. I know you guys have seen it on TikTok and whatnot, but I want to do a little in-depth tutorial of what I use daily, and I'm also going to answer some questions and do a little catch up kind of like I did last time. Let's get into the video. First thing I'm going to do is clip my hair back. I kind of use any clips that I have. I use Morphe ones, I use dry bar ones, and I have no idea where these ones are from. My skin has not been great, as you guys can tell. I don't know why I'm having like epic breakouts, but the first question is, how do you deal with social anxiety? And I'm going to start with just priming my face. I either use Giorgio Armani or I use this iconic London Glow one, but this one's almost out, so we're going to stick with the Giorgio Armani primer. And I also make sure I do my skincare and lotion before I do makeup because I just feel like it makes makeup sit on your face so much better. So I've had anxiety for like most of my life. I can't remember not having it. I went through a phase where it was a lot better and I just really didn't give a crap about what anyone thought of me. And I'm still kind of at that point in my life, like I don't surround myself with people who don't know me and have something negative to say about me. I think that's where my social anxiety comes from, is this thought in my head that everyone hates me because I was bullied in school and just like had horrible experiences with people. Dealing with social anxiety, like there's nothing wrong with staying home. If you want to stay home, stay home. I miss out on a lot of stuff because I just don't feel like going. Like there's nothing wrong with that. At the same time, I think another way to deal with social anxiety is just going out with people that you trust and that can be there for you and kind of help you through it. I think that's beneficial, like bringing a best friend or someone that kind of understands that you have anxiety and is going to be there and help you with what you need. Next step in my routine, I usually do like a foundation, but I think I'm just going to do today a skin tint and this Drunk Elephant little bronze drops. So I either do these or I do the Fenty Beauty foundation and the Giorgio Armani foundation. I kind of use a bunch of different things depending on my mood. This is really dark though. Usually I use this in the summer, so I'm a little bit concerned. Okay, someone asked my workout routine, guys. You guys kill me every time I say this, but I literally don't work out. I'm trying to work out now. Like I want to start working out for my mental health, not for anything else. I just feel like it would really help me feel better about myself, so I'm trying to implement that into my routine. This is so dark. Don't worry, we're gonna fix it and make it look normal, but we have a nice tan base. We're gonna do the NARS concealer. This one is in the shade Light 2.5 Creme Brulee. I totally butchered that. I want to show you guys my other favorite concealers. I really like the Kosas one, really like this Tarte Glow one, and I really like the Giorgio Armani one. I think I'm gonna use the Kosas one. I changed my mind. This one is in 03W. Have you ever been camping? No, I've never been camping. And I don't think that I want to go. I don't think it's for me. So I'm just gonna put concealer there and obviously under my eyes. I usually do my under eye concealer after my bronzer, but apparently I'm not gonna do that today. Then I take this Giorgio Armani one. This is in the shade 5.5. And I put this over any breakouts or pimples that I might have because this is my skin shade. I'm kind of just putting it all over. I don't really know. How to deal with losing someone, like a close friend or someone you love. That is so hard. I'm so sorry. These questions are very difficult because truthfully, I don't know how to answer. I know how hard that is. I've been there and it sucks. And I think time definitely helps. I think you just kind of have to focus on yourself and try and let it go and realize that you're going to meet so many other amazing people in your life and everything is going to be okay at the end of the day. Like I know that's cliche and everyone says that, but focus on yourself, take time for yourself, and just try and let it go, I guess. How long is your relationship? Me and my boyfriend have been dating for 6 months now. What was your lowest point and how did you escape from it? Guys, my lowest point is now. To be completely honest with you guys, I've been struggling a lot. This is the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer contour wand. But yeah, I just put it on like that. looks like this. This is in the medium shade. I use a brush to blend this as well, which I know is kind of odd. But yeah, I've definitely had points in my life where I'm upset and I don't feel good, but never like this. I'm actually going on medication because I have been doing so horribly, which is also why I haven't been posting as much on my social channels and my content probably just isn't as good. Like, my mental health is completely down the drain and I'm kind of at one of those points that like I don't feel like it's ever gonna get better. I've never felt so horrible in my life. See, I'm joking, but like it's not funny. This is just like, I don't really know what to say. I also hate being vulnerable on the internet, but I feel like YouTube is my one, I hate being vulnerable in general, but YouTube is my one space that I can kind of actually talk to you guys. This is the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Happy. But yeah, asking me how to get out of it, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out myself. I wish I had an answer. I'm hoping going on medication will help for me. Also trying to work out and meditate and do things that I think are going to be beneficial for me. My therapist just texted me because I texted her I needed help this morning. See, this is like what I'm talking about. Like, I am not okay. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm blush. I just feel like I really want to get back to myself. I used to be so happy and all the time and just positive, and I miss that, and like a lot of stuff happened that kind of killed that for me that I'm not going to share on the internet, but whew, shit changes you, let me tell you. Okay, this is the Jaclyn Hill setting powder that apparently is exploding everywhere. I love setting powder, but at the same time I hate it because it just gets everywhere. What kind of man do you want in your life? Loyalty. Loyalty is so important. A man who communicates and is kind. Best and worst thing about social media. This is such a good question. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to go in with the 24-Hour Brow Setter by Benefit. This is my holy grail. I don't know how to do my brows, so this is about all I know how to do. I just brush them up. The best thing about social media is that I get to meet such amazing people, and I've actually met some of my best friends through my platforms, which is incredible. I get to work with my favorite brands and go to events that I would have dreamed of going to as a kid, so that's really amazing. But the worst part about social media is that there's a lot of judgment from people who don't know you. Like, people will automatically think that I'm a spoiled brat or like a bad person, or think that I'm better than everyone else just by looking at my platform and not even having a conversation with me. I would say that would be the worst part. Let's move on. Move on. I had an anxiety attack yesterday and I ripped off all my nails. I'm so upset about this actually. Like, they were expensive. What are your next goals? My next goals for the new year is to be stable. I'm gonna use bronzer. I like to use dry products to kind of set like the cream products that I put on. So I'm gonna use this Bobbi Brown bronzer. You guys can see I love it. I hit pan on it. Yeah, my next goal is to be happy, to form good relationships, and to just kind of focus on myself and what's best for me so that I can be the best version of myself again and just be happy, you know? Next question. Have you done dieting? No. I don't diet. That's not good. You guys should not diet. I don't believe that dieting is beneficial. I'm gonna use this Valentino blush. It's so beautiful. I don't think that dieting is a good thing. I think you can get very obsessed and it causes problems. I'm gonna use this Charlotte Tilbury bronzer again. I'm gonna put it in my crease like that so I look like a crazy person. I'm also gonna put it on top of my nose like that for a little like sun-kissed vibe. And I'm gonna use this Sephora brush. It's 57. This is the best brush for blending out your eyes and stuff. How do you build your confidence? So I feel like my confidence comes in waves. I'm gonna move you guys. I go through phases where I feel super confident and I love the way I look and I feel good, and then I go through phases where I hate the way I look, and I think it also has to do with my mental health, because like recently I've felt like the ugliest person on the planet, and I think it just has to do with the fact that I'm not feeling good. Obviously everyone has days where they think they look horrible no matter how beautiful you are. It's human nature, and people compare themselves to others, and it's sucky, especially with social media, but One's beauty doesn't take away from your own. I use this iconic London highlighter. Someone asked makeup product that I couldn't live without, I would probably say this. This is incredible. This is in the original shade, and I actually sold a bunch of these when I linked it for you guys, but my friends steal this from me and they love it. I put 2 dots just like that, and you can use Beauty Blender or your finger. How'd you get into content creation, and what age did you start? So I actually started posting when I was 12 on Instagram. My parents are both designers, so I kind of knew about the industry and was like, that's dope, I want to do that. Then when TikTok happened, I created an account that none of my friends knew about, and I posted on there, and that went viral, which was great for me and kind of helped like launch my career. But yeah, I started when I was 12, which is crazy. We're gonna go with the Madison Beer Morphe palette, and I'm gonna go in with like the white shade, some setting spray. I'm gonna use the iconic London one again. I used this for Charlotte Tilbury. Oh my god, I ate that. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. I love to heat up my eyelash color. Do you think it's only better to have a few close friends or many? Guys, you already know my answer to this. Like, I think a few close friends is so much better. I've been in so many large friend groups. Okay, you can have a ton of acquaintances and say hi to a lot of people and go out with them and whatnot, but like, you're not gonna consider them your best friend and go out to lunch and invite them to your house all the time. You know, I feel like there's different types of friends, but I don't think that you need a lot of friends. Like, I have like 2 people that I trust and I'm great. And I used to have a friend group of like 7 girls and it was a disaster. Let me tell you, that never works. People always end up hating each other. There's always people being left out. It's so toxic. And I know a bunch of people that have a ton of friends, and friends that like fuck them over, get with their friends, like cause all these problems. Like, it's messed up. I'm not trying to do that. I'm entering my peace era. Like, I can't do that right now. In quality over quantity, I would rather have 2 great friends that have my back than 15 friends who don't. Give the tea about the girl that tried to get with your man. No, guys, like, a lot of people are so weird with that stuff. Like, I don't get it, bro. Like, I've had men in relationships reach out to me and I removed them, even when I was single. Like, I'm not gonna ruin a girl's life over that. Like, it is such a sensitive thing. Like, it hurts women so bad when you do that. Like, I mean, have some common decency and some empathy. Like, it's not that hard to not text back a guy with a girlfriend. Like, I could never, but a lot of girls do, let me tell you. And I mean, like, it's desperate, it's gross, but I'm not gonna talk about that on the internet. Benefit mascara, this is the best mascara in the world. You know what's funny too? A lot of them literally follow me on social media, and I'm like, what? It's insane. People are nuts. What advice would you give to your younger self and teenagers? My younger self, I would say, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, chill out. You're gonna be fine. I also love the Rare Beauty mascara, so sometimes I'll put some of that. Can you drive? If so, what car do you drive? I can drive. I bought myself a Tesla and I drive her around. Her name's Blood Shark. She's dope. I'm gonna use some black eyeshadow. And I do this after my mascara, so I kind of have like a good idea for the wing. I've been doing a shadow wing. You guys, if you know me and have been following me, know that I always did a liquid liner wing, but I've been super into the shadow wing. I think I'm allergic to something I put on my face. My nose is so itchy. I'm gonna take this Jaclyn Hill highlighter. This is in the shade Ice under my eyebrow. Some days my makeup just turns out so good, and other days it just turns out so bad. Take this highlighter again. I'm just gonna put it on my nose. Let's answer a few more questions. How do you deal with stress? I love to journal. I write stuff down. I create lists of what I have to do, and it really helps me get it done. This Benetint Flora tint. I also love the Benetint one, but so we're gonna use this. And now I'm gonna use this lip liner. This is Rare Beauty, and this is in the shade Kind Words. Can you talk about your eating disorder? So I've never had a great relationship with food. You know, I was a ballerina for 14 years, and then did child modeling and now social media, so my life path hasn't really set me up to have a great relationship with food. Yeah, it's definitely been hard. I'm in a really good place right now with food, or so I think so. I've been trying my best to eat 3 meals a day and doing a lot better in that sense. Some days it's really hard and you feel a lot of guilt eating, but definitely a lot better than I was a few months ago. I definitely was struggling really badly, so I've gained weight. I don't weigh myself, I'm not allowed to, but I know I've gained weight. And I had my therapist kind of monitor what I was eating, and we would talk about it, and so I've been doing a lot better, but there's not really a great answer. I don't really know how to talk about it, and it's something that I feel like never really goes away. You always kind of feel bad, and you're always kind of thinking about what you're eating and how you look. But this is a one lip gloss, and this is from this brand that sent me it. I have no idea what it's called. I'm gonna answer a few more questions before I sign off, but this is my final makeup look. I hope you guys like it. I don't know if I like it, per usual. My zodiac sign, I'm an Aquarius. I love being an Aquarius, truthfully. Are you and Emma still friends? Yeah, we are, but her boyfriend's back from school, so she's with him, and she's also in school, so she's busy, but we are still friends, and I miss her, and I text her all the time. What are you using for your hair? I love the Kerastase hair oil. I also usually use the Dyson, but mine broke the other day, so I've been using the GHD hair straightener. But yeah, Kerastase products are amazing. Worst thing in a person. Lying. I hate liars. I hate that people can look you in the face and lie to you and not feel bad about it. I don't get it. I don't get how you sleep at night and you're like, yeah, it's fine. How? How do people do that? I don't get it. I don't like it. That's the least attractive quality in anyone, just being a liar. Tips for workouts or recommendations for a small waist. So like I said, my body type is genetics, but I do once in a while do an Alexis Ren workout, or Daisy Keach has good workout videos. They're good for your abs and butt and small waist and all that fun stuff. So okay guys, I think I'm gonna end this video because I'm not feeling great and I feel like it's a very long video, so I'm gonna close it off now. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you follow my Instagram. I'm gonna leave it right here, and stay tuned for the next video on my channel. I love you guys. Bye.